How you doing? This is the guy from Pittsburgh. I'm still staggering from the exciting adventure we took in the darkness last night. The Bay Area traffic nightmare that I was involved in and every commuter in the Bay Area was involved in yesterday, thanks to the greedy Bart unionists and the people in Sacramento and the Bay Area and on the Bart board, because there are pro-unionist directors on the Bart board, whether you believe it or not, who claimed in the last brief Bart strike that they're not pro-union, they're impartial. That's a load of crap. If they were impartial, they wouldn't have showed up at union rallies. They'd stay away from union rallies. They're not impartial, they're pro-unionist, because the bulk of the people on the Bart board are former liberal people, just like 98% of the people, or probably 100% of the people on boards of supervisors, city halls, all over the Bay Area are liberals. Like we have liberal federal legislators, liberal state legislators. You have to go to Turlock or somewhere like that before you find a conservative. But you people out there in the Bay Area, you keep voting for these people who have their pockets in the union's pocket, and then the unions have their hands in the legislature's pocket. It's a symbiotic relationship. They feed off each other, and they can never get away from that. Because the legislature's ultimate goal is to get reelected, and the unionists' ultimate goal is to get more money from the legislators and more money from their individual local, state, or municipalities for their contracts. But caring about the rider? Nah. Caring about the people that got to go to work? Nah. Caring about the businesses that lose millions of dollars? Nah. Caring about the guy who has to drive and waste gasoline and pollute the air, by the way? Nope. That don't happen. They just care about their cushy jobs, their benefits, and they whine how like Bart, I heard on KGO yesterday, they're whining about how they want collective bargaining and binding arbitration. All binding arbitration means is that it gets locked in like a vise. And the people that ultimately pay for it are the consumers of the Bay Area and the Bart ridership, because their fares go up. And the property taxes go up to pay for Bart. It's a no-win situation for the citizens out there who aren't Bart employees. And this extortion goes on constantly with every Bay Area transit agency. Because the union workers extort money from the companies or the municipalities or the entities they work for. And they do, deep down, they don't give a rat's ass about the people that have to take the bus every day or Bart. They just got I got mine, Jack, and that's their attitude. To give you an idea of the nightmare I posted on yesterday while I was in the nightmare, the Bay Area traffic nightmare of Friday, we started from the Bank of America in Concord. I had to put money in to try to get my Sirius XM radio, and I had an absolute idiot on the line. And I finally hung up and gave up after 25 minutes. This guy couldn't add with an abacus, with a broken abacus. He kept saying, please bear with me, or hold on, or some ridiculous thing. And he'd say it 8, 9, 10 times, so I was ready to reach the phone and strangle him. They have the worst customer service people I've ever heard of. You get one good guy, and you get 4 guys who are morons. And I'm going to write a letter to their chairman about that. But we started out in Concord at the Bank of America to go to an address on San Pablo Road in San Pablo. Now, normally you get on the freeway at Sun Valley Mall. You take the freeway to the Caldecott Tunnel. You go through the tunnel. You go to Telegraph Avenue. Take that down to San Pablo. San Pablo Road, you go all the way up San Pablo Road. And this address was all the way up. I mean, we went to an area where there was almost nothing because we went too far. Well, I looked on Google Maps from the bank to where we were going. It's 28.8 miles. It normally takes 28 minutes. Well, we were in bumper-to-bumper traffic through the tunnel, after the tunnel, down the Telegraph Avenue exit, Telegraph, Alcatraz, San Pablo. I have never seen, normally you go down San Pablo, there's a couple of cars, maybe a 20-minute drive to get back to the freeway to go back to Martinez. It took us 2.5 hours to go 28 miles. And if you multiply that by everybody else who's on every bridge and every freeway and every road trying to get in or out of San Francisco or in and out of Contra Costa County or in and out of Oakland or anywhere that Bart serves, it's a nightmare. And Bart, supposedly, they always say, ride Bart, save on pollution. Well, there must have been a cloud over the Bay Area the size of Fukushima or Chernobyl or Mount St. Helens eruption of polluting cars. We drive a Prius, so we're probably not polluting that much. And I see a lot every day we go out. It's like I have a meter almost in my eyes. I look, and everywhere I see there's Priuses. People are buying them left and right. So I just exhort people in the Bay Area who've got to ride Bart, who work in San Francisco, who work in Oakland, who work anywhere along the Bart line, and have to now drive or get a ride, or like we heard yesterday, a guy who paid $125 to get home in a taxi, which is outrageous. Stop voting for the politicians who support these unions, who extort your wallet. And I'm not talking vote for conservative causes and conservative principles. I'm talking about the conservation here. There's a conservation law of energy, but it's the conservation law of money. You keep voting for liberals, they're going to grab your wallet, and their union buddies are going to grab your wallet, and you're going to be left with nothing but heartache. So you need to think about your own self-interest. What's in it for you, Jack, should be the thing, not what's in it for the unions and what's in it for the crooked politicians in Sacramento who are in the union's pockets. This is a guy from Pittsburgh saying, don't let the traffic nightmare happen. Vote out these people and vote people that care about you and your concerns. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.